Welcome to Book Reviews, where there is boundless offerings of organized knowledge by Estelle and Tammy Terrell.
Our purpose is to inspire individuals to read more books, expand their mind, and continue to read. The book that we'll be reviewing today, actually, scratch that. We have a 2-for-1 for you. We have Words Never Spoken
And Black Child to Black Woman.
And both of these books are by Cheryl Denise Bannerman. You guys may have remembered that we reviewed A Killer's Reflection,
Yes.
which was awesome. It got rave reviews. It was captivating. It was suspenseful. It was a thriller. We were talking about Doug in that particular book. It was awesome. But these two books, like this one right here, is about spoken word, as it says. There's different poems that she have in here, and she also speaks about going through different changes in life, and then she also has a few reflection questions, and we'll go through those reflection questions later on. And what about your book?
And my book is about 179 pages. It is a very easy read.
Okay.
I would say this genre is more like the urban.
Yes.
And I like the fact that it was a timeline. And it starts off from her childhood and moves into adulthood. And I really enjoy the fact that she wrote it out in this way. Really did.
Exactly. What I liked about that particular book in your hand is that she journaled. She journaled as a child through adolescence, also through her college years, her marriage time,
All the way through,
and
yeah.
also straight to the end. She journaled, and that's a good thing. I really think that these two books go together.
Yeah.
Because it seemed as though they were written together, and the poetry actually, it coincides with what was happening in this particular book. I don't know if this is nonfiction or fiction. And what about this one?
This is fiction, but a lot of the stories seemed very, very real that
Right.
We as women go through.
That's true.
Yeah.
They were vivid, and there were different problems that she had, or issues that she may have had to deal with throughout her life that was like, oh,
Yeah.
I get it, you know.
But what I really enjoyed is the fact that it showed as women, despite a lot of the things that you may go through, you can overcome them.
True.
And I like how in the beginning she did deal with had a lot of life experiences, but towards the end it did change for her and things did get better.
Right, it came together.
Nice.
Now we'll go over the reflection questions, at least a few.
Yeah.
We'll start on page 13. I'm going to ask you a few.
Okay.
Okay. Name all of the things you love about yourself when you are single.
I love the independence when I was single. I really enjoyed just getting up and going. You know, if I felt like doing something, I could do it right then and there and not having to think, oh, should I not? There was no hesitation when I was single. I just free, wild, whatever.
Okay.
So-
Hope not too wild.
Not too wild, but I was free.
Okay,
How about
good.
you?
What I like about being single and still am is the peace. Not necessarily that you won't have peace within a relationship, but the whole idea of coming home and just being able to deflate the whole day.
Yeah.
Being able to just sit on the couch and not to have to get involved into something else immediately. You know, because most days that you may come home, you have to pay attention to the kids, you may have to cook, how's your day, what's going on with you, and you don't get a chance to just say, you know what, today was a good or a bad day.
Yeah.
Let me reflect on it.
True.
Deal with whatever it is, and then just move on.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it. That's what I like about it, really. Okay, next question for you. Name all the things you love about yourself when you are coupled.
Being a support system, that's big. So I really enjoy supporting someone, and I like that in return. I like to have someone have my back as well as having their back. So that would be it for me when it comes down to being coupled.
Okay.
And you?
So you're saying you're ride or die?
I just need to know where we're riding too.
That's true.
But I'll ride.
Right. About myself and being coupled, as you can tell, I love to laugh. I think laughter is the best medicine. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing I miss about being coupled, where you start with just a regular hee-hee-ha-ha laugh, and then into belly aching because we're both telling jokes and we're just rolling. That's what I like about being coupled, you know?
Yeah.
That's one of the most important things that I like about it. Now, we're just going to go through those 2 questions in the book. Now, if you were to give both of these books collectively a rating, what would you say?
I would have to give this a 9.
Okay.
I thought they were really good books, especially as women. It breaks everything down, and a lot of the stuff that you could relate to.
Right.
So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the reflection aspect of that book.
Right.
And all in all, I thought it was great.
Okay.
How about you? What would you rate the books?
I would say the same, believe it or not. We did not pre-plan that. But I would definitely say the same because both of these books, it seemed as though they piggybacked off of each other.
Yeah.
That's why we're reviewing them together.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole reflection part of it, like you said, because
Yeah,
normally
really
when
that.
you read books that have you being interactive, it captivates you and it makes you stop and think and where am I and how do I relate to this particular writing that I'm reading.
Exactly.
You know, I definitely like that, and I like the whole aspect of journaling.
Me too.
From childhood, college years, and everything. That I think that's an important part of life. It gets you to go back and see where you may have made some of the mistakes and where you can clean up, you know, things. And then also at the same time, if you start to make some mistake or you forget who you are,
you can always come back to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I definitely like that. So 9 overall for me.
9 as well.
Exactly. So definitely check her out. This is like our third book that we read by her. It seems as though she's a fast-paced author. We don't know if there's any more, but we'll have below her tag.
Yeah,
we'll
her Instagram info, so you could definitely follow her on Instagram.
Yes. And with us, just go ahead and like, you can rate, you can subscribe, you can comment, you know, and thanks for watching.